Yo, what's going down, everybody? It is Straight to Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode number 5 of my Tour de France 8-stage mini playthrough here with Team Tinkoff-Saxo. And today we're back for the penultimate stage in this year's Tour de France, the stage to Alpe d'Huez, the ascent to Alpe d'Huez. Oh my god, I cannot talk. Excuse me, but anyway, we're also going up the Col de Galibier today, which is another big climb in the Alps. So this will be pretty interesting. But anyway, so I apologize for the last episode. My voice audio was really low. So I just record the live commentary and the video all in one file on the Elgato, with the Elgato software, and I just had my mic on the wrong setting, and it was not recording as loud as it was supposed to be. So, at least as loud as I thought it was. So, it's my fault on that, but it won't happen again. So, alright, let's probably cut out here and then get back to you guys when we are at the start of the stage. Alright, so we will obviously be taking control of Alberto Contador. So in the last episode, we lost a little bit of time to Chris Froome and Vincenzo Nibali, so we're probably going to be unable to win the Tour de France at this point with only one mountain stage left. I think we're a full 2.5 minutes behind Chris Froome, but we're only a minute and a half behind Vincenzo Nibali, and Nibali is not nearly as strong as Froome has been in this tour so far, so I think we could probably put some time into him. 90 seconds might be a bit ambitious in one day, but I don't know, we will see. So we're going to fast forward. I might even, since we're only doing one race in this episode, I'll probably show some of the climb up the Galibier as well, so we'll probably cut back in right around there. Alright, so we are about halfway up the Col de Galibier here, which is the first categorized, or actually the second categorized climb of the day. And it is also a very hard climb, but as I've said before, because it is in sort of the middle of the stage, it's pretty unlikely we're going to see anyone put in an attack. Now, on the second to last day of a race like this, you could see a guy like Alberto Contador who needs a full 2.5 minutes to try and win. You could put in a, a really hard move like this, because you probably, if you want to make up 2.5 minutes, it's going to be hard to do it on one climb, like Alpe d'Huez, unless Froome really had a bad day. So as not to consume energy. It wouldn't really be too surprising if you saw someone attack on this, but it probably will not happen. But anyway, we are, we're about halfway through, so we got a little bit more to go, and then I'll show some of the descent as well. But this is pretty cool. I mean, look at these mountains. This is probably my favorite part of this game, is the visuals. I mean, it really looks like you're riding through the Alps here. And you can actually see the breakaway right up there. There's 4 guys in it. I recognize a couple of names. Obviously, TJ Van Garden's in there. He's only 6 minutes back, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But they're only 2 minutes ahead of, or they're only 2 minutes ahead of the peloton, so it's not really a big deal. And not too many people have fallen off yet. This is still a pretty big peloton. No one's really pushing the pace yet, which makes sense. Although I don't know, I wouldn't be too surprised if, like, a team like Astana put in a big tempo to try and isolate Froome a little bit, even on this first climb. But
don't forget to protect our leader.
Yeah, I should probably have someone protect us. Let's have, looks like Micah's the only one. Oh, Boss is surviving, but we'll go with Micah to protect us. I think I said that's what we did. I don't know. Didn't get a response. Oh, he's coming up right here. Oh, no, that's someone in Canada German.
Able to follow the very best when he's in shape.
Yes, please protect me. Alright, so yeah, this is a really slow pace right now. This is quite slow. What is this what is the other Lotto team? I don't even know. I didn't even realize there were 2 Lotto teams.
He's interested in the polka dot jersey or stage victory, but he can also become a luxury teammate.
Luxury teammate. He's 14th in the polka dot jersey. I don't think he's contending for that. So yeah, we probably, if we got, oh yeah, they're right there. There's the group. So because, everyone's going at such a slow pace because it's such a hard mountain, I mean, this is 9.6%. 2 minutes really isn't that much in actual like distance. But because we're going probably no more than like 15 kilometers an hour, it's
25 points.
It is still 2 minutes. So anyway, got most of the leaders up here. I see Robert Hessink. I see Chris Froome. I saw Nibali earlier, somewhere around here. Frame able to come up on short climbs or on mountain passes. Alright, so the breakaway is only 2 kilometers from the summit here, and I'm probably not going to do any type of attack on the descent again. Well, I don't know, it wouldn't be a bad idea, but Alpe d'Huez is such a long climb that I don't really want to burn my energy on that on a descent. Like, the thing about the attack on the descent to Pra Loop is that's only a 6-kilometer climb, and it was only a Cat 1. So if I burned some energy on the descent and trying to attack, it really wasn't a big deal, because I probably wasn't going to need a ton of energy to climb for 6 kilometers. So I was able to, that's why I was able to win that stage. I don't think I'm going to try and do that again in this one. I think we'll just ride with the group up to Alpe d'Huez. So we are 2.3 kilometers from the summit here. Oh, don't attack. Come on, don't do that. Don't waste your energy. Are picking up the pace a little bit, but that's also because this is a bit of a false flat before this switch back up here. But anyway, I don't see many of my teammates. I don't know where I found Micah is. Our team really is not having a good tour. We're starting to, a lot of the guys are starting to not recover very well. I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up being isolated pretty quickly on Alpe d'Huez. Let's not be so up front here. Let's follow Chris Froome. I don't remember what number Nibali is. I think he's number 4, but I don't quite remember. It'd be cool if they had the actual numbers. Oh no, he's number 7. He's right there. Like, I guess Froome and Contador got their actual numbers. No, Froome was, I don't know what number. I don't remember what number Froome was. I think it was 31. Whatever. Bardet definitely wasn't 18. He was 12. Alright, so let's see. Gotta watch for any attacks here. Getting close to the summit of the climb, people will probably attack, but it doesn't look like anyone. As long as Nibali does. Well, Nibali might. No, he's getting back in the saddle. And I don't remember how far down Quintana is from us. I probably should have checked because I think he's in 4th place overall, and might be helpful to know just because we don't want to lose time on him. Like, if we don't finish on the podium, I'm going to be very disappointed in ourselves. And Quintana's probably our biggest threat to that, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. But alright, so we are on the descent, so we're over at the Col de Galibier. So we'll just hang on guys' wheels for the most part on this descent. This is a really long descent though, holy crap. Looks like JJ Rojas is falling off the back of the peloton, but it's very important to be at the front here because this is going to get, when this is such a big field, this is going to get so outstretched. Like, look at how far back those guys are at the back of the peloton. So you got to be up front here if you're going to be a overall contender. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to go on any attacks here on this final descent. We're still 60 kilometers from the finish, and I don't really have aspirations of winning the tour at this point, considering our place in the overall standings. So anyway, all right, we will skip ahead here. Alright, so we are just wrapping up the descent here, going into, I don't know what town this is that we're about to go into, but and then we have the intermediate sprint points, which for some reason is with like literally less than 20 kilometers to go. Is that actually what the sprint point was in the Alpe d'Huez stage? I sort of find that hard to believe, but when you look at the profile, it's not too surprising, I guess. But anyway, so we're just wrapping up the descent here. Look at this, look right at the bottom of the mountain. This is so cool. Right alongside of it, and we're 20 kilometers to go now. So 20 kilometers left in the pretty much the competitive part of the tour. The final stage will be more ceremonial than anything else. Looks like someone's making it. Oh, never mind. Thought that Lamprey guy was going clear. I want to be a little bit closer to the front of the peloton if I can. I don't know how many guys I have in this group still, but I can imagine no one's really going to do a very good job of protecting me. Micah's still here. Oh yeah, there he is. Oh, there's Mick Rogers. Where's Mick? Oh yeah, okay. So we got two Tinkoff-Saxo guys here. This is
have a 1-minute lead on the favorites group.
We're really picking up the pace here. Holy crap!
1 minute from the head of the race.
So AG2R is doing some pacing. I don't know if that's for their sprinter Arnaud Demar. I kind of doubt it. I don't think the green jersey's. I don't know, the green jersey's still here.
The winner of the intermediate sprint.
I don't know. I don't remember who's in green. Pretty sure Sagan's on here.
Will soon be started.
I'm not really worried about the intermediate sprint at this point. So you just got to keep up with the front of the group here. These guys are flying. Holy smokes. Alright, then we are on Alpe d'Huez. Probably most famous climb in the Tour de France. And Froome and Nibali are already at the front. We've got to get up there. Let's ride on Leopold Koenig's wheel for now. Let's get on Nibali's wheel. That's the guy we really want to be following today. Alright, so we are with the front runners here. The top 3 in the Tour de France. Chris Froome, Vincenzo Nibali, and Alberto Contador. So we'll see if Nibali goes. He's probably going to attack at some point today. Froome is right here though. Valverde's here. Richie Porte. Stick in a low gear ratio. We don't want to do too much work if we don't have to. Save our energy if we can. Dan Martin is here. Dan Martin's usually able to hang around for the first bit of the climb, but he'll drop off eventually. Jean-Christophe Perrault and Romain Bardet, the French one too there for AG2R. So we've got 12.4 kilometers to go. This is a very long climb. I think in real life it's actually longer than what it is in this game. I think it's only like 16 kilometers in this game. I think it's 19 or 20 in real life. It is a hell of a climb, 21 switchbacks. I don't know if this game has like a Dutch corner or anything. I think this might be the first time I've ever ridden up Alpe d'Huez in this game. So I'm not sure like how lifelike the climb is, but they've got the atmosphere pretty down. There are a lot of people out ready for this one. Pierre Roland is still in the group. That is cool to see. Another Frenchman. Oh wow, this is becoming an exclusive group. I got no teammates left. Valverde and Quintana are trying to do something here, it looks like. Or not. Nibali. Everyone's still here. Still a little too far away to make an attack. But if we want to make up a minute and a half on Nibali, we're gonna have to put in a pretty serious attack. I'm not sure we're gonna be able to do it, but main thing is not losing time on Quintana. We really need to stay on the podium. It'd be a pretty big fail if we did not stay on the podium.
Only 10 kilometers left.
10 kilometers from the finish. Just bumping Nibali. Use some more cheeky block tactics. There goes Nibali. Oh boy.
You've got to try and follow him.
Yeah, let's stay with him.
There's movement. Let's attack as well to put the yellow jersey in difficulty.
The gap between the favorites group.
Right. Not gonna necessarily respond to the attack, but I'm going full speed here. Taking a good corner. Oh, Nibali kind of riding away from Froome here.
Ride in his tracks. He's dangerous for the overall standing.
I don't know who Conrad is. Here's TJ Van Garderen. Nibali's gonna go right by him. Quintana's still here, so we haven't dropped Quintana yet.
He's also one of the few.
Wow, Nibali is going clear. He really wants to win this tour.
The yellow jersey has just joined up with the lead group.
I'm gonna try and hang with him. Don't wanna blow up though, obviously. Let's try and get on his wheel.
The undisputed leader of his team. Watch out for him.
Yeah, taking good routes around these switchbacks is really important to make up ground. Oh man, no, we cannot follow him. We're going to lose all our energy if we do that.
Reduce speed a bit, otherwise you'll hit the wall.
Still have our energy bar, which is good, but we might be taking that pretty soon. We've got a little bit of a gap on Quintana, Froome, and Perrault. I'm not going to be doing any work for Nibali, though. He's the one that needs to win the tour. Alright, let's take our energy bar. Ooh, there goes Nibali again. Don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with that pace. Maybe.
He's attacking to catch up.
I'm going to need to back off here, though, if I want to build my energy back up.
The yellow jersey is moving onto the offensive.
Yep, Froome trying to bridge the gap. Quintana's coming, as well as, oh no, Valverde. Is Valverde still here? I'm not sure. Ooh, Quintana. So we got to follow Quintana today. Oh my god, that's a vicious attack. Holy smokes.
Attack.
Alright, we're right here, though. We're not going to lose too much time.
There's an attack at the head of the.
So this is the top 4 in the Tour de France, leading the way up Alpe d'Huez. High drama here in the Queen stage of this year's tour. And there they go again, trying to put time in between Contador. In between them and Contador and Froome. Both guys have different aspirations. Nibali wants to win the Tour. Quintana wants to get back on the podium.
He's already won the Tour.
Froome and Contador both on the defensive here. Like I said, I'm just going to ride my pace. I don't want to use up all my energy. We only have 5 kilometers left. Quintana's got 26 seconds on us. I think he needs around a minute.
Only 5 kilometers left for the race.
So we're going to have to be careful here. Let's try to move up a little bit.
He takes the virtual lead.
We're really getting low on energy. Wow, so Nibali's taking the virtual lead in the overall standings. This is unbelievable. Froome is completely cracking. Oh my goodness, he's a minute and 6 behind. We gotta switch to the low gear ratio though. Oh my god. Do not blow up. But wow, so if we weren't 2.5 minutes behind Froome, we might actually pull up ahead of him in the overall standings, but instead we just gotta keep an eye on Quintana. 4 kilometers from the finish. Still managing our energy pretty well, I would say. I don't think if I just keep riding at this pace, I'm not gonna blow up, and I'm not losing any time on Nibali and Quintana right now, which is good. Trying to maintain our 3rd place overall. Perrault is not really closing the gap behind us. He might come up eventually, though. He's probably riding a little bit faster pace than I am. Wow, we're actually gaining time. It's probably because I took a good corner there. Almost 3 kilometers from the finish. This has been a pretty good job of conserving our energy here. Yeah, now Perot's coming up to us a little bit. Making time around these bends. 22 seconds to Nibali and Quintana there. They're just up the road. If we get to under like a kilometer, I could try and put in one final attack. But we'll have to see when we get there. Keep taking good corners. That's what's important. Good trajectory is a really easy way to make up time in this. Look at that. Like, I make up seconds on them each time I go around a bend. And then they make up seconds on these straightaways. These straightways, whatever you call them. Oh, Perot was right there. We're also going to have to be aware that if Quintana does win the stage, he's going to get a 10-second time bonus. But if we get third, we'll get a 4-second time bonus. So, I don't know. I think, at this point, I think our third place is pretty safe as long as we don't blow up here in the last kilometer and a half here. 30 seconds behind. Perot's catching up to us pretty quickly here.
The breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line.
Yep, 1 kilometer. Let's try and get third place in the stage, though. I don't want Perot to beat us. Let's go into the high gear ratio here. 700 meters, 600 meters. 1 final bend. Whoa! Alright, go, 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 go. So Quintana wins the stage. Got to make up every second we can. Alright, and we finished about 40 seconds behind. So I think our third place overall will be safe. The question is, how far down does Froome drop? I think Nibali is going to end up winning, unbelievably enough. Alright, so overall, I thought that was one of our better performances. Not losing too much time on Contador and Nibali. I thought we conserved our energy pretty well there for a guy who didn't really, wasn't in the best condition in Contador. Froome ends up only losing 1 minute and 10 to Nibali, but I think that's going to be enough for him to win the Tour. And yes, it is. He finishes 21 seconds ahead of Froome. Unbelievable. Quintana, wow, that was getting close. If we had given up more time to Quintana, so... Anyway, the final stage will be the Champs-Elysees, so for cycling fans, we'll know that the Champs-Elysees is more ceremonial than anything else. Now, we will battle that out for the stage win if Sagan can recover from those high mountain stages, but it is unlikely or actually it's pretty much a sure thing that no time will change in terms of the overall classification in the final stage. So we'll do the Champs-Elysees in the next episode, but that is going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy, and I'm out.